#1. I rep BGE forever. Do the dad nigga foot to the pedal. I rep BGE forever. Do the dad nigga foot to the pedal.
Nah, man, Offset owe me some money too, man. And he owe me too. He healing up. Yeah, man, Offset owe me some bread, man. We're gonna have to get up in it. We gotta talk about it. That nigga owe me some bread, fam. I was gonna send it to Shiesty them, man. Try to get them up out of it, you know what I mean? Man, what we got, man? Man, let's go straight into the Shiesty, bro. You ain't know, I don't know where you been. Man, Shiesty them done hemmed up walk, right? On the ankle monitor, all that. Hemmed him up and they left him clean like a washing machine. You heard me? They were finesse. Come here. Come here, give me that. Left him clean like a washing machine. So yeah, man. But the feds said ain't no real evidence of them leaving them clean like a washing machine. They can't find the jury. Even though they say they had them boys posting it on social media. They can't find the gun. Ain't no video of them drawing down. You know? They can't even find the contract. We don't even know what a contract is, so I don't know what happened, man. This some slimy shit, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Let's get into it, though.
Federal court here in downtown Dallas for an update on the case that involves the rapper known as Pooh Shiesty, Lontrell Williams Jr. After about a 1-hour probable cause hearing in federal court in downtown Dallas, he has been ordered held. The judge deciding that, yes, there is probable cause that he was involved in the crimes that have been alleged by the FBI. His defense attorneys argued the FBI does not have the guns they mentioned. They do not have the jewelry that they mentioned that was allegedly stolen. They do not have the contract that they say that he was forcing the other rapper known as Gucci Mane to sign to get Pooh Shiesty,
Gucci Mane, the other rapper known as Gucci Mane,
the other rapper, out of his contract. But the judge said the evidence is heavy that he was involved in this, that he does have a lengthy criminal history, including gun violations before. So at this point, Lontrell Williams Jr. is being ordered held in federal custody pending his next court date. We'll have other updates throughout the day.
Man, so yeah, man, they ain't letting my boy out, man. And them Lontrell, man, free Lontrell, man, free Lontrell Williams Jr., man, free that boy Jr., man. That real, I don't know what happened. We don't know what happened, man. Free Junior, man. He might didn't do that. Cause they can't find the guns, the jury, the footage, the contract. They can't find none of the.
What we didn't hear today is there is no contract.
No merc, no contract.
Mystery contract. They have no contract. They have no video of
no video.
This alleged signing of a contract.
Allegedly, this shit happened to Gucci Mane. Okay.
They have no guns. They have
no guns. But they said that then they take the jury, and the white dude had the serial number to the watches. But
jewelry. They have none of that physical evidence. What they have is they have allegedly 5 individuals, one of them being a very well-known individual that is allegedly cooperating with the government and making these allegations against my client and many more.
So Gucci, the well-known individual, Gucci just making these allegations against your client, fam? Hell no. Attorney man, you ain't gonna make Gucci sound like that, fool. Come on, gang. You ain't gonna make Gucci sound like he just lied, snitch. Did he snitch or did he lie?
I'm gonna take like 1 or 2 questions and then we're gonna scoop.
You're essentially arguing they've got on the he said kind of case, no evidence.
Correct. Yeah, it's very fair. I think that this is it's a he said type of a case. I mean, obviously, there's 5 individuals on one side. What we're missing are the other people that were present in the room, right? The owner of the studio, who says he didn't hear anything or see anything. The way they leave the studio, where no one is in concert with anybody else, no one's arguing with anyone else. One of the individuals says, "Hey, can I get my watches back?" What we didn't hear today is there is no contract, this mystery contract. They have no contract. They have no video of this
Hold up, phone. Hold on,
alleged
guys.
signing of a contract.
They ain't let that nigga out because he was on federal fucking ankle monitor, man. And he just don't even supposed to be around this shit, period. He don't even supposed to be around no alleged crimes. Like, this nigga is in nothing allegedly, you know what I'm saying? So just cause he was allegedly around this shit, they put his ass in there.
Contract. They have no guns, they have no jewelry, they have none of that physical evidence. What they have is they have allegedly 5 individuals, one of them being a very well-known individual that is allegedly cooperating with the government and making these allegations against my client and many more. I'm going to take like 1 or 2 questions and then we're going to scoop.
You're essentially arguing they've got only a he said kind of case, no evidence.
Correct. Yeah, it's very fair. I think that this is it's a he said type of a case. I mean, obviously, there's 5 individuals on one side. What we're missing are the other people that were present in the room, right? The owner of the studio, who says he didn't hear anything or see anything. The way they leave the studio, where no one is in concert with anybody else, no one's arguing with anyone else. One of the individuals says, "Hey, can I get my watches back?"
Yeah, man. Like, who? He said that wasn't nobody else. One individual said, can he get his watches back? But he said it wasn't nothing but like one nigga making the claim, bro. They reload.
Gucci Man would have took matters to his own hand.
Rallo on speaking on him and Woody. I said, oh, everybody. What the mama and them, what they speed was like, man. Was that his son? Lil Shiesty? Mama Shiesty, Lil Shiesty. Yeah, that Mama Shiesty. Mama Shiesty got this performing in them all. Mama Shiesty. Okay, the original Hot Boy Turk, follow her. Okay. Okay, real Mama Shiesty. Alright. Got her 60,000 followers. Alright. So she raised the real snake. Mama Shiesty ain't said nothing about this shit, man. I don't know. We don't want to see that, man. We want to see about the gangster shit, man. Man, and I get put out their goddamn paperwork. I don't know what's going on, man. Well, 100 said he a snitch, man. He said the nigga dad is a snitch. Well, 100 has been going crazy with the work, man. He wouldn't get work on. That boy been putting in that work. Do you hear me? That boy been putting in that work. Goddamn Wax said everybody snitch. Everybody snitch, nigga. Damn, the shit 40 seconds. I put it on that shit real for hell yeah, boy. Yeah, his ass in jail. Hell yeah, he staying in jail, y'all. Ain't nothing to report
The
on.
federal hearing on the 16th floor in the smallest courtroom in the Earl Cabell Federal Building. Not enough room for Lontrell Williams' family and supporters, and a hallway full of journalists who listened through an open door for the more than 1 hour probable cause hearing. Prosecutors allege the rapper known as Pooh Shiesty and a crew from Memphis confronted rapper Radrick Davis, known as Gucci Mane, held him at gunpoint and demanded he release Williams from his recording contract this past January.
Dang.
8 other alleged
That's crazy. This on the nose, man. Little kid looking at it, man. Like, damn. Little kid looking at their daddy like, daddy, I thought you be listening to Gucci. I thought he was hard, nigga. I told you, bro. Nigga, we on that big 30 now. I told you, dad. That nigga Gucci ain't shit. Damn.
Co-conspirators, including Williams' father, are also in custody. But in Dallas, facing a judge on his own, Williams Jr. and his attorneys questioned why it took 3 months to bring these charges, noted that the FBI did not recover any weapons or allegedly stolen jewelry, and that the alleged violent encounter said to have happened inside a Dallas recording studio is not on any surveillance video.
The story is quite unusual, and I think that the FBI knew that. I think the investigators knew that it was unusual, and I think that's why it took so long to make the arrest.
Government prosecutors, however, argue that Williams...
If that shit was so unusual, fool, why they arrest that nigga, man?
...is a flight risk, was released from federal prison just this past October after serving 3 years for gun crimes. And given conditions of his release, they allege the Memphis rapper didn't even have permission to be in Dallas. In the courtroom...
Damn. But I thought he was staying in Dallas, bro. I thought they said he got a condo in Dallas. This nigga ain't even supposed to be in Dallas? Didn't the feds raid his house in Dallas? What the fuck? Hold on, man. That was a arrest of mine. What a family home is.
Assistant Special Agent in charge of FBI Dallas. And we will have a brief question and answer session after their remarks. Please identify yourself by your name and your media outlet when asking questions and confine the...
Oh man, yeah.
Wright Jr., also known as Big...
I think that was in Dallas, man. Come on, gang. Here you go.
The FBI arrested 9 people in connection with a violent robbery and kidnapping at a Dallas recording studio. Good evening. I'm Clarice Tinsley. Investigators say the main suspect, a Memphis rapper known as Pooh Shiesty, held a group of musicians at gunpoint during a dispute over a recording contract. Fox 4's Alex Boyer is live with details. Hi, Alex.
Bullshit.
Hey, Clarice. You know, this is certainly a crazy story. According to that complaint, he, along with his...
King Von. That nigga Pooh finna rap a crazy story.
Father and 7 others traveled to Dallas back in January to go to a recording studio to meet up for a purported business meeting. But once there, the rapper allegedly held a record executive at gunpoint over that record deal dispute.
From rapper to accused kidnapper, Lontrell Williams Jr. of his record label New 1017, he was on house arrest for a previous unrelated crime.
Williams Jr. produced an AK-style pistol and forced one of the victims
and 8 co-conspirators lured the 3 victims to a Dallas recording studio. The gist of it is this: Williams wanted out of his contract with New 1017 Records, which is owned by fellow rapper Gucci Mane. Federal investigators say Williams pointed an AK-style weapon to the head of the victim, identified in the complaint by his initials RD, and forced that person to sign a release to his recording contract. Gucci Mane's real name to his recording contract.
The news just be getting out of hand, man.
AK-style.
The news be getting out of hand. Who the fuck is him? Who is this nigga? This nigga ain't with. This is probably a normal nigga. I think that nigga accidentally fell into the slides. Who the fuck is he? He ain't with nobody.
To the head of the victim, identified in the complaint by his initials RD, and forced that person to sign a release to his recording contract. Gucci Mane's real name is Radrick Davis, which matches the victim's initials. The group also reportedly stole expensive watches and jewelry from the victims before taking off. Investigators say they posted these pics on social media.
One of the victims was actually choked by one of the defendants to the point of near unconsciousness.
A picture of one of the victims' injuries was also included in the federal complaint. The co-defendants include another Memphis rapper, Big 30, and Lontrell Williams Sr., Pooh Shiesty's dad. Our sister station in Memphis was there on Wednesday when the FBI executed a search warrant on the senior Williams' home. Dad reportedly set up the meeting between his son and the victims. Neighbors reacted to the early morning raid.
I heard them say, come out with your hands up. We've got a warrant.
Our office collaborated with multiple law enforcement agencies and other FBI offices to carry out this investigation that ultimately led to these arrests.
Yo, man, this in Dallas, man.
Meanwhile, the FBI says it is still searching for one more suspect believed to be in the Georgia area. I can tell you that the defendants face a wide range of charges, including kidnapping.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That was in Dallas. So this nigga ain't even supposed to be in Dallas, but he was living in Dallas. The nigga had a condo in Dallas, man. This nigga Shiesty was, that nigga crazy, man. Nigga got an ankle monitor on, arguing with the motherfucking probation officer that he ain't even supposed to be in Dallas, man. You ain't supposed to be around there, bro. What the fuck? You got all type of violation, fool. All type of shit. You done violated all type of shit, bro. Come on, man.
It took 3 months to build a case, and I think the reason for that was because the statements that were given on the evening that this occurred were very questionable. I think the way that the statements were made, what allegedly was witnessed and what wasn't witnessed, I think gave great pause to the FBI. The FBI doesn't take 3 months to arrest someone if they believe everything that was said on the night that it occurred. They were involved the first night, and then nothing happened for 3 months. In addition to that I thought was quite embarrassing was that an FBI agent says they don't have the resources to keep their eye on an individual. This is allegedly an individual that committed a crime.
Allegedly. I gotta put that in my Pooh Shiesty allegedly robbed. Gucci Mane allegedly snitched or lied and made up some shit. Or this shit really happened. I don't know. They took pictures. They got pictures of the shit, but they ain't got the shit. So I don't know, man. I don't know, guys. I hope nobody with Shiesty don't snitch. Everybody be quiet, nigga. I don't think them niggas from Memphis ain't. Well, that one nigga that snitched on that dude who shot a young dog. Yeah, that was them niggas. I don't know what he shot. That nigga was telling everything, detail from detail. I don't think most Memphis niggas ain't like that nigga. They did say finesse snitch too, but that was way, man. He was a kid, man, like Charleston, man. Well, everybody gotta forgive him, man.
That they then didn't watch to see if the guns were present, if the jewelry was present. And what didn't we hear today? What we didn't hear today is there is no contract, this mystery contract. They have no contract. They have no video of this alleged signing of a contract. They have no guns. They have no jewelry. They have none of that physical evidence. What they have is they have allegedly 5 individuals, one of them being a very well-known individual that is allegedly cooperating with the government and making...
Allegedly. A nigga called Gucci allegedly a snitch, man. So I don't know. We really just, this shit just crazy. Gucci allegedly is making this shit up or cooperating with the government. That's all the evidence they got. They got no physical, no guns. They got this nigga ankle monitor at the studio. They got the nigga who owned the studio saying he ain't seen nothing. I don't know.
Making these allegations
allegedly
against my client and many more. I'm going to take like 1 or 2 questions and then we're going to scoot.
You're essentially arguing they've got only a he said kind of case, no evidence.
Correct.
Is that fair?
Yeah, it's very fair. I think that this is it's a he said type of a case. I mean, obviously there's 5 individuals on one side. What we're missing are the other people that were present in the room, right? The owner of the studio who says he didn't hear anything or see anything. The way they leave the studio where no one is in concert with anybody else, no one's arguing with anyone else. One of the individuals says, "Hey, can I get my watches back?" Like, the story is quite unusual. And I think that the FBI knew that. I think the investigators knew that it was unusual. And I think that's why it took so long to make the arrest.
What is your response to the judge saying that, your client still violated the terms of his ankle monitor location?
Sure. Those are all things that are going to be, flushed out. The fact is that he was allowed to be in certain areas at certain times. That really wasn't an argument for today. I wasn't really even going to make that argument. My main thrust of today was to really push on the evidence and see exactly what they had and when they had. How about this? How about the individual who wrote the complaint, who actually drafted the complaint, who was sitting in the courtroom, who's only been an FBI agent for 4 years, does not take the stand. They put someone else on to say what she wrote in her own complaint when she's sitting in the courtroom. And that's done quite often in gamesmanship, because they don't want to put a rookie on the stand and be measured by our legal team.
How far away is this from trial?
Oh, who knows? We're going to get discovery. We'll take a look at their discovery. They're going to say it's ongoing. I mean, think about it. They had 3 months to get this stuff. They had 3 months to get warrants. They didn't get warrants that night. They didn't get warrants the next night. They didn't get warrants the next month. They didn't get warrants the month after. They waited 3 months to get warrants on whether or not there's guns, whether or not there's jewelry. How about their cell phones? How about the computers? That gives me great pause when I see a case that takes that long to get warrants. If you
what the hell gonna be in the computers? What the fuck in the computers? What are they talking about? What, they gonna get the music that they didn't make? What the fuck going? What? They robbed the nigga. What gonna be in the computers, man? But man, hit that like button, man. Hit that sub. LosothaBigUno, man. Pooh Shiesty got denied bond, man, but they didn't have no evidence. This his lawyer. His lawyer just said Gucci snitching, allegedly. He just said Gucci cooperating allegedly and making these complaints allegedly against his client. Allegedly.
Believe everything that was said on the evening that it occurs.
Does the guy have a path out of jail?
Hold on, let me take one from her because she was trying last night.
Can you say anything about the identity of RD, and then you also spoke about a social media post you made?
Correct. So, listen, I don't like when the government puts initials in and everyone takes a guess who they are. We all know who they are, right? I'm not going to say it's this person or that person. That's not my job to do. But certainly there have been media posts of individuals that we suspect were involved in that evening where they're denying that it occurred or they're denying that they're giving statements to the government. I think that's unusual as well because of what the government put forward today seems to negate those statements, but we'll have to see how this all shakes out. Listen, Guys, Sam and I have had many, many cases together, right? We just finished a case a couple of years ago in the
bag. I rep BGE forever. Do the dash, nigga, foot to the pedal. I rep BGE forever. Do the dash, nigga, foot to the pedal.